We're living in a society where there's information overload, and it's really hard to keep up with things. And so one strategy is to make sure that I'm not just locally involved, and that this not only goes for me, but it goes for my whole team here at the Department of Cultural Affairs. That we have roles at the state and at the national level in regard to what's happening in the arts, and we consider this to be very valuable because we understand that people in our field are incredibly creative, and we want to know what the best practices are elsewhere. And so I serve as the chairman of the advocacy board for our state advocacy organization. I'm on the board of Americans for the Arts. I'm an officer of the board. And I'm a founding board member of the Americans for the Arts Action Fund, which is our political action committee at the national level too. And then we also aggressively attract national conventions to come to Miami in the arts so that they're here and they can be beneficial to us and to the arts community. We just hosted the Theater Communications Group, which is the national service organization for theaters. And in the fall of this year, we're hosting the National Arts Marketing Project Conference, which is a conference of all of the best marketers over the arts in the nation. And they come and they talk about best practices and how to reach audiences with the arts. And so this proverbial networking has to go on all the time, and my staff is great about this because I have a staff of people who are passionate about what they do. They don't just come to work every day to implement a grants program. They come to work every day because they really understand that they're changing the lives of people, and so they come to me all the time and say, hey, we heard about this, or we ought to take a closer look at that. And so it's this constant feedback session that we have here about finding out what people are doing, evaluating it against what we're facing, and figure out what the best strategies are. And I haven't even talked in the time that we spent together about how this works interdepartmentally in county government, because this is a rich place for ideas. I mean, we have a very creative government, and I can get an idea from our transportation department that works for the arts here that I might not have thought about other ways. And being in the mayor's office gives me this opportunity to interact at levels that you don't normally get in my job.